Alright, I started recording.
Okay.
Go full throttle. Hold A all the way down. Then you're going to want to hit B about 3 times. Hit B 3 times.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, release parking brake and get ready to trigger so you don't take off to the side of the runway.
Okay, let me head inside. So, for no absolute reason, it disconnected
What did?
my controller.
Alright, can you get it to connect again?
Yeah, it did now, for some reason.
Alright. Turn off parking brake and get ready to trigger to the right a little bit.
Okay.
You may go. You just went all the way through me. Okay, here I go.
Should I go up now?
Yep, pull back. Pull back. Yep, okay. Turn on autopilot, gear up, flaps up.
Okay, done. Gear up. This one. How? You want me to press it 2 times? Oh, wait. Dad, do you want me to change it to heading 270?
Yes, go ahead. And then you're going to have to hit your nav button. Why don't you back off your throttle about 5 clicks?
Detroit departure on 134.3. Good day.
134.3 Dahar, Mike Bravo Golf.
Done.
Goodbye.
Okay, and then heading?
Detroit departure Dahar
Okay.
November 8 Mike Bravo Golf is passing 1,800
What?
feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
You said heading button?
Dahar November 8 Mike Bravo Golf Detroit
Yeah.
departure altimeter 29er
Yes.
decimal niner 2
Okay.
radar
No,
contact.
nav button,
Continue to
sorry.
nose.
Hold on.
Now, what does your nav say?
HTV.
It should switch to FMS. But leave it alone. I'll come look at it here in a second. Alright, I am going to my FMS. I see you over there.
Yeah, Dad.
Detroit departure
Maybe
Dahar
a bit
November
laggy.
8 Mike Bravo Golf.
Alright,
Like
hang on,
to
I'm
change
coming.
destination to Grand Rapids.
Dahar November 8 Mike Bravo Golf is cleared to Grand Rapids Airport as filed. Squawk 2527.
Dahar November 8 Mike Bravo Golf cleared to Grand Rapids Airport as filed. Squawk 2527.
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf, read that correct. Radar contact 4,000 feet. Altimeter 29er decimal niner 2. Continue to Orion turning and following heading tree 10. Resume on navigation climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Continue to Orion turning and following heading tree 10. Proceed on course climb and maintain 10,000 feet Dahar Mike Bravo Golf.
Are you outside of your plane looking around?
Mike Bravo Golf, please expedite your climb 10,000 feet.
We have traffic.
Detroit departure Dahar, Mike Bravo Golf. Request 4,000 feet.
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Carter, I'm
Descend
catching
and
up to you.
maintain 4,000 feet Dahar, Mike
I
Bravo
said
Golf.
traffic.
It's probably me. Don't steer.
I'm not steering. Oh, I see you, Dad. But it is start up. Like you're done.
You're gonna pass me.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. It's pretty laggy.
I see that. I'm kind of feeling it too a little bit.
Like when I'm around, it's laggy.
The weird thing is, oh, I see you on my traffic radar.
Same altitude, less than 1 mile.
Less than a mile. You did?
Yeah.
Because you're on autopilot. Nice
Yeah, for
achievement.
600 miles. Nice. I just got that. Someone didn't respond to the radio. Hey, Dad, I had it open.
Same altitude, less than 1
So,
mile.
That's probably you that didn't respond to the radio
no,
button.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got it open because I didn't want them talking to me. So I
Traffic, 12 o'clock, same altitude, less than 1 mile.
What's your throttle percent?
What?
What's your throttle percent?
Airspeed or what?
No, your throttle percent.
I'm on the outside.
Okay, if you look down where it says engine and then LVR, it gives a percent. What's your percent?
70.
All right, I'll catch up with you here. Oh, I caught up.
So laggy.
6 o'clock, same altitude, less than 1 mile.
I think it was laggy because we were getting close to each other.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, less than 1 mile.
You're on my 6 o'clock. You can pick your, go up to about 80% on your throttle. There's a lot of other players out here.
80%. Getting so much lag with that. I'm already
You're gonna come by. You're gonna come by me again. There you come. Yeah, it is laggy. What if these planes had afterburners?
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf contact, Cleveland Center on 126.75.
Alright, did you get a contact Cleveland Center?
Going to 126.75 Dahar, Mike Bravo Golf. Cleveland Center, Dahar, November 8, Mike Bravo Golf, 4,000 feet.
Dahar November 8 Mike Bravo Golf, Cleveland Center altimeter 29.9, 2 radar contact. Continue to orient. Airbus 6 Charlie Echo contact, Cleveland Center on 120.45. Good day.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, less than 1 mile.
Hey Carter, I lost you.
120.45 Airbus 6 Charlie Echo.
Can you turn your
Goodbye.
camera back on? I was recording.
Oh, it got so bad.
Traffic,
It
Did
looks
it?
like I fell out of the plane.
That's because we're close to each other. It didn't like it when we were getting really close.
same altitude, less than 1 mile.
I see you back there.
Traffic.
Do you see me?
Same altitude, less than 1
Yeah.
mile.
What's your throttle percent, bud? I can't really hear you.
Like under LVR or
Yeah, under the
the one
LVR.
below that. 95.
LVR, you're at 95?
Yeah. The one right under it, the smaller one. Not,
Yeah.
But the one in the gray, 92.
Okay. Oh, man.
You keep falling behind it.
I know,
in
me
front of
too.
me.
We're going at the same speed at the same spot.
So,
Did you just crash me?
I'm at you. I'm me. Where are you behind me? Yeah, this is weird.
Let's see where we are on the map. We are going by... We're going to be just south of Lansing here in a few minutes. You know what's in Lansing?
Is it the capital
Yes.
of Michigan?
Yeah. Now, if you look down
6 o'clock. Same altitude. Less than
straight
1
in
mile.
front of us,
And even. Game is too laggy. But now I did.
Traffic.
Okay, Dad?
Traffic. 6 o'clock. Same altitude.
Yeah?
I think there's a runway up here. If I look at my map, what is that?
Brickyard
KTEW.
4476 heavy contact. Cleveland
Ah,
Center
there it
on
is, right there.
127.7. Good day.
What's KTEW? I'll look it up real quick.
Traffic. 6 o'clock. Same
Going to
altitude.
127.7 Brickyard 4476 heavy.
That's the Mason Airport. KTEW is Mason, Michigan. So, this highway that we're kind of going along, Carter, that's I-96. And then the north and south highway here is 127.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Knobs. Transition cleared to Knobs. Dahar Mike Bravo Golf.
All right, I'm going to go in my plane,
Okay.
and I'm going to turn on approach mode. APR. It's next to heading up. It's not going to let me turn it on yet. We're not quite close enough to the approach. I am going to set my VNAV. So if you go to your altitude knob and turn it down to 3,000. Oh, there you go. You went by me. Turn your altitude down to 3,000. And push VNAV. That's all you got to do. Altitude. Knob down to 3,000 and then VNAV.
Climb 10,000 feet.
And it wants us to go up to 10,000, but we're not going to do that. We're going to stay right at 4,000.
Traffic. 12 o'clock. Same altitude. Less than 1 mile. Traffic. 12 o'clock. Same altitude. Less than 1 mile.
All my traffic bells and whistles are going off. Was your plane telling you there was traffic when you went by me? Carter?
Yeah.
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf, please expedite your climb 10,000 feet.
12 o'clock. Same altitude. Less than 1 mile.
Hang on, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Traffic. 12 o'clock. Same altitude. Less than 1 mile.
So laggy.
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf contact, Cleveland Center on 120.45. Good day.
Traffic.
Bravo Golf, did you hear my last transmission?
It was just first flight.
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf, did you hear my last transmission? Dahar Mike Bravo Golf, please acknowledge. Dahar Mike Bravo Golf IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day. Delta 259er for heavy contact, Cleveland Center on 120.45. Good day.
Okay, let's both pauses.
Yeah.
120 for 5 Delta 259er for heavy. Goodbye.
Traffic, 6 o'clock.
All right,
Same
1,
altitude.
2,
Less than
3,
1 mile.
escape. What's going on now? Carter, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Is it better?
Yeah.
A lot better or just a tiny better?
Just a bit.
Okay, turn your altitude down to 3,000. Try and turn your camera back on.
Approach Dahar, November 8 Mike Bravo Golf is type Dahar TBM 9, 2 miles southeast of Charlie 4 Tree 4,000 feet. Request flight following.
Dahar November 8 Mike Bravo Golf approach. Squawk 2174.
How glitchy is it, bud?
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf, acknowledge last transmission.
Traffic, 12.
Squawk 2174 Dahar Mike Bravo Golf.
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf radar contact 2 miles northeast of Mike India 58 4,000 feet.
Carter, we're getting really close.
2.
I just gave you a little bump.
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf, did you copy?
Roger Dahar, Mike Bravo Golf.
Dahar Mike Bravo Golf contact approach on 124.6. Good day.
124.6, Dahar Mike Bravo Golf. Goodbye.
See Gun Lake. Hey Carter. Carter, can you hear me? I think I lost you. You haven't moved or blinked. Carter, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Landing gear.
Oh, I think we will. Okay, so I'm coming down to my next lower altitude, 2,700 feet here. So you got to slow your plane down so you can get your flaps out. Okay. Now, so I go all the way to idle, but then it's going to start warning you. So once you get into the white area over here,
Landing gear.
that's when you can put your flaps out and your landing gear safely.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
I'm not the best lander, but I can land on a normal circle
Landing gear.
stance.
Landing gear.
Alright, so I was able to turn the approach on,
Landing gear. Landing gear.
and I think I can turn So it's pointing behind us because the ILS system is pointing back at the runway. Oh, we better pick up some speed. So this AP over here, Carter, that's for your approach. That's like what your approach speed should be.
Okay, I see it. It's very small.
I think you're frozen in the air over there. So, alright, so we're gonna follow this turn here. And then we should lock on to the, see how it says localizer here?
Yeah.
So that should lock on. Okay. Now, so we're doing an ILS approach, which is an instrument approach. It's high precision.
Okay.
So the plane really, you're going to have to monitor your throttle and your speed, but the plane is going to take us almost right down to the runway.
Okay.
So, hang tight a minute.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Alright, so we're going to make our turn. Let me zoom in on that a little. To our right, but it's going to be a few miles away. The airport's going to be over here somewhere. There's your plane over there. I don't know, because we're kind of far apart. Your paw's like over here, so you're going to come in and do the same loop.
Yeah, maybe once we get this one.
So what I'll do is I'll actually probably go sit out the runway somewhere so I can watch it land. Our next waypoint, we need to be at 2,700 feet. Alright, so you're going to see over here that some things are going to change here. It's going to probably pop up at 2,700 here. So this says TOD, that's top of descent. So we're going to get to top of descent, and then the plane's going to start bringing us down to 2,700 feet. Now, if we were going faster, that top of descent will come further away.
Yeah, makes sense. But if we were going slower, it'd become closer.
Well, yeah, it might change, but it's also probably going to take us in on approximately a 3-degree slope. Like a 3-degree glide slope is a pretty average slope. Some are a little bit different. If you got a real crazy runway, it might be a real steep glide slope.
Yeah, like small.
So you see we're locked onto the localizer.
Yep, I see it.
Which is a part of our ILS approach. And then we have glide slope on. Now, what I've noticed in the game is we get a little bit past the top of descent before the plane starts bringing us down.
Interesting.
Now, IFR, like ILS, that approach is for IFR, instrument flight rules. Today was like a perfectly, we set the weather up to be perfectly clear. So we didn't even really have to follow that. Start to see the runway up here. Right there's the runway. Now, what you're going to notice here, there's a lot of stuff going on. That's why I always like to be in the plane for the most part when things are happening. You're going to we can start to kind of see the runway on here, and this green target should target us right to the runway. And let me see. Okay, gears down.
I prefer.
What are my flaps?
On the outside.
Flaps are on landing, and this is all probably really early in real life to get your flaps and landing gear down. It's also going to help you control your speed. So,
Approach Dahar, November 8, Mike Bravo Golf 3,000 feet.
hopefully we get clearance.
Dahar November 8 Mike Bravo Golf approach altimeter 29er
So
decimal
it tells you the
2 radar
altimeter.
contact.
So the
Continue.
air pressure is 2992. So your air pressure is how you determine what your altitude is. With a lot of other things probably too. But look at, so here we're coming into our glide slope. Once that gets about right level, so this changes to, we're locked on our glide slope. And I'm just curious, it's going to take us to knobs. Sometimes it'll pop up a different altitude, that like our target altitude that we're going to over here. But I'm not super familiar with it. So we might just be taking our glide, that might be the glide slope into the runway, so we're not going to get any more altitude changes.
Okay, so you can see it much better now.
Now, I'm going to slow down. Because you don't want to come in too fast, or you
can see that.
it will be a bad landing.
You can see the airport much better now. This is almost going to take us right down to the runway. So at the last second, we're going to cut autopilot and then take it down. I'll let it go as low as I think we can let it go. Okay.
This airport's at like 700 and some feet of elevation. Okay, you start to see how we're targeting on the runway right now.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that.
And this kind of moves a little bit if we're not, like maybe we have a little cross breeze. Right now it's only a 2-knot headwind.
Which is not bad.
Yeah. Now we sat right over here, Carter, at the park, which is like right here. That area is the parking lot to sit and watch the planes. We saw one take off on this runway going this way actually it was with Al.
When you did a few days ago?
Yeah, when you stayed at Grammy Sue's, we watched the airplane take off right here.
500.
And then we watched another one land, or another one or two land over here, and one took off and went up that way.
Nice.
All right, so I got a 500 warning.
Pretty nice.
Now, I set our minimums to 250. But we could look at the, I don't even know what it's called, like the card or whatever.
What is it?
There's an approach map for this runway.
Can you show me where it is?
Yeah, I'll show you. It's online. You gotta search them.
No, where it is, like on there.
Right here, we'll get a 250 warning. Watch. Minimums.
I feel like I know what it is.
Let's see how. I might not have to turn off autopilot, bro. I might just turn off throttle here in a minute. We can give autopilot a few little tweaks, and it won't turn off. If you give it big tweaks,
It'll turn off.
it's going to turn off. So we'll try and get a little more center. Pull back, cut throttle.
Makes sense because sometimes you gotta adjust just slightly.
We're gonna touchdown. Wow, that was buttery.
I've seen that.
Autopilot's off.
Butter. You can also say smooth
I'm gonna come over here because we should be able to watch you do the same thing.
butter. Except for a bit back here. That's pretty good.
Set parking brake. Put my flaps up.
I recommend could clean the radio.
Close radio out.
That'll help with
And then I think what I'm gonna do is not follow the right procedure to shut this thing off.
So what are you gonna do?
Just shut the engine off so it's not making so much noise. And I don't want it to end my flight, so I'm gonna just leave it on.
Okay. And I think I know when a good view is. So get out of your plane. Okay, you could rotate it a bit more, like right about.
I'm gonna keep
there.
it right about there, so hopefully we can see it come in a little.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Let's go see what we can do.
If it's not.
All right, I will. Okay, we had some technical difficulties there. Carter's computer was really kind of not really glitching, but skipping a lot. So we think we had some maps in his radio were off on different screens with different resolutions. And when you would try to use those on that different screen, his GPU would max out. So I don't think it liked having the game in different resolutions on different screens. So we restarted him from the Hastings airport, but we got him coming from Yeah, lower it to 75, bud. You can hit AB now if you're too fast. Hit it. Yup. Not yet. Why? Pull back a tiny bit. I see ya. Are you on the ground? Yup. Hit. Okay, come up to me where I'm at. Here you come. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Stop right in front of my plane. Yeah. Nice work, dude. Now, if you hit A, you can come up to me. Okay, AB and brakes. AB brakes. Nice one. Okay, set your parking brake. Good job, dude. Yup, we're done. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, if you get a good approach and use your autopilot, it'll take you right in. There it is. All right, let's go hit escape on the count of 3. You count. All right. Okay, tell Al you guys can shut them all the way down.